Have you gotten the mayor of our fine city to do some farming?
I have.
Is this urban farming?
Absolutely. I did. Awesome.
All right, I'm doing a Periscope. It's what your kids are doing.
Yeah, I did one of those ones.
Hey, basically I'm doing a 3-day weekend here in Bricktown and talking to folks about the importance of this district and how it's changed, the role it plays in promoting Oklahoma City. And I wanted to find out from you, as you go abroad and as you're visiting with people across the state, how often does Bricktown come into the conversation of tourism and economic development?
Yeah, well, Bricktown has become the brand for downtown Oklahoma City for people who are visiting. A lot of times they think Bricktown is downtown. They don't really understand the differences. You know, 10, 15 years ago, you know, Bricktown felt like something you could do when you're in Oklahoma City. Now it feels like it's a reason to go to Oklahoma City, and that's different.
I'm going to find out this weekend if it can prove to be like a 3-day vacation. I mean, do you run into any folks who are like making it a 2 or 3 day stay?
Yeah, this is the regional draw. So throughout the state of Oklahoma, you know, a lot of people get their recreational identity by coming to Bricktown. And certainly when we bring in conventions, Bricktown is one of the big selling points. I think people here kind of take Bricktown for granted. Other cities, you know, are envious and many have created something similar. But, you know, when you add in the canal and the ballpark and all of the things that Bricktown has, it's almost second to none.
You know, back in another lifetime when you were working long hours and making low pay as a reporter yourself, you were down here when I was in the late 80s, early 90s. What was your impression back then?
You know, I didn't come down here much, just because there wasn't any reason to.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I heard the words Bricktown, our PR department at Channel 5 was wanting to do something, and they were mentioning Jim Brewer's name, and I, you know, kind of seemed like something fun to talk about, but you know, it didn't seem like much more than, you know, just a restaurant, you know, spaghetti warehouse here and there, and a lot of talk. But you know, there just wasn't any reason to go down. It wasn't necessarily scary. There just was vacant. I mean, there was no intensity. There was no activity.
So, what is your favorite attraction in Bricktown? Putting you on the spot.
Oh, the canal. I still love to walk the canal and see people and see all the businesses, especially at night. And you know, there's always something new. And so, you know, recently I've been touring Brickopolis and looking at how they're doing and their business model and what they're bringing to the area. So there's always something new. And you've enjoyed quite a few ball games this year. Yeah, I probably went to 5 or 10 games. Yeah, generally I'm not there for the whole game, although there was that one 19-inning game where I was there for about 3 hours, but I didn't even get there until it was a couple hours old. But yeah, you know, Bricktown has a lot to offer, and I think we've done a good job of not letting it turn into just a series of bars, you know, that was just for, you know, college-age kids. We've turned this into kind of a family atmosphere, and in the daytime it has one feel, and in the early evening it has a different feel, and at 1 in the morning it has another feel, or at least so I'm told. I'm usually in bed by that time. The city has invested a lot in this area, both in effort and assistance. This one where it paid off, you think? Oh, no question about it. I mean, the city's investments of the canal and the ballpark have been the catalyst for most of what's happened here. But, you know, we still need to do the streetscape project so that, you know, a Project 180 version needs to be done in Bricktown. This should be the most pedestrian-friendly, you know, part of the city, and it's not. So we've got a lot of work to do, and obviously there's going to be a lot of conversations about that. So you see that coming, possible discussion of improving the streetscape? It's a logical next stage for downtown's walkability. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You bet.